I discovered the good life with Princess House early. I was lucky because I saw the big picture really fast. I had been a young mom. My husband had been transferred overseas in the service, and I was left behind, and I wanted to get a house. And I knew how much money I needed to do that, and so I made my goal. I saw the big picture. And within my first year of Princess House, I was able to buy my very first house. I promoted to unit organizer, and I won my very first trip to Hawaii. So that's where I started living the good life, and I haven't stopped yet. Well, trips are one of my favorite things about Princess House because we have so much fun to be able to just go away for a week and explore these wonderful places that we normally would never have gone to. We have such a good time when we go on the trips, and we meet a lot of really good friends that we still have to this day. So when you go on these trips, you just hang around with different people and you get to know them.
You look forward to bumping into them on the next trip. Yeah, it's kind of a nice thing because I'm not in Princess House, so everything I do is from the outsider's view. And I got a lot of guy friends from it. It's really kind of nice.
Part of the good life with Princess House, the great life, is the trips. I absolutely love the trip contest. My husband and I have been on too many to count. I really don't know that number, probably around 27. I know that we've been to Hawaii 8 times. We've been to Alaska twice. It's an amazing experience. I have never been treated the way I have with a Princess House trip. I feel like I'm royalty. They wait for you, they wait on you at every step along the way. I've often said that even if my husband and I could go to these places that Princess House takes us to, we could never afford to do it the way they do it. And I've often said too that even if Princess House ran a trip to my hometown, I would work to win that trip because I know that they would do things that I would never do. It's a really fun thing to be able to have team members also on the trip. It's been a blessing for me to be able to help consultants in my group earn the trip. Because I think that when you earn your first trip with Princess House, it's not because you believe that you can win it, it's because your organizer believes that you can do it. And they will help you every step along the way. And I've seen my consultants go and be on trips to Hawaii, to Alaska, to the Caribbean cruises, and it's just an amazing experience. You are filled with so much pride to help somebody else get the same experience that you've had. That's something I've always liked about Princess House. I think the good life is the balance between your family and your work. Like, you can enjoy your job and love what you do, but also have the time to enjoy your family, because that's what it's all about, is taking the time to do that.
Yeah, she makes her own hours. So if she doesn't want to do something one day because the kid's got something going on, or she just doesn't want to do it, she doesn't have to. It works out nice for her. Yeah. Not so nice for me if she's hanging around all the time. But
So in the beginning, my husband didn't love Princess House, but it's because he didn't know what it was. He was overseas in Germany. I was back home. He was busting his butt at work, not really happy. I was having a great time, winning trips and getting all kinds of prizes. And he was like, what is this Princess House? And then when he came back home and saw and understood what it was all about, then he decided that, okay, yeah, maybe we can do this, because it was our partnership together. We wanted to be home with our children. I love being able to go away with no pressure, with no stress, to have everything taken care of, to see places that I've never seen before and probably wouldn't have seen if it was up to me. Look, we were raising 4 kids. You don't have extra money to take exotic.
You're going a lot of places.
Yeah, you don't go to exotic vacations when you're raising 4 children. So for us, it was the opportunity to get away as a couple and to just enjoy that time together in a new place to explore.
I had wanted to go to Alaska my whole life, and that was just awesome. As we're riding around, you got the mooses out in the water, it was just unbelievable.
So one of my favorite trips was recently, we had earned a trip to Alaska and we were allowed to bring guests. And so I brought both of my daughters and my one daughter's boyfriend. And he told me ahead of time that he wanted to propose to her on the trip. So we were so excited about it. And he had it all planned that it was going to be the very first day as we cruised off into it. And it was so cute how he did it. But the coolest part is that when people around us started realizing what was going on, everybody stopped, they watched, they clapped, and they felt like celebrities during the whole trip. It was really a lot of fun. Then he had shirts made up for them, and he said, Bonnie Lynn, will you marry me? And she said, I said yes, and they were just treated like celebrities the whole time. And that was one of our most favorite memories of that specific trip.
Hi, I'm Bonnie Lynn. This is my mom and my beautiful daughter, Gianna. I love my mom doing Princess House because she's able to play with my baby. You have something to say? Yeah, she loves it too. And it's been really fun. My mom has been doing it my entire life, and she has been able to take me on a trip, which was really great. Yeah, no, I love Princess House. I love the products, and I love the fact that it was able to give me a wonderful childhood with a mom who didn't have to leave the house for work.
I think that Princess House, even if I were to go where Princess House would take me, I would never be able to do the same things that they do for us. Like, they plan things, everything, so that we just feel like royalty. We just walk in and they have everything taken care of. From landing at the airport and they have people waiting for you to escort you off the plane, to the coach service to go where you're going. They have refreshments on the bus for you, like everything.
Well, when you get there, yeah, and then your luggage gets brought up to your room at some point, so it's nice. We're on our own, walking around the hotel, seeing what it's like, getting the lay of the land, and then we go upstairs to get ready for whatever the event's going to be that evening. So,
but they just take care of everything. That's the thing I like the best. So, you walk in and they have a reception for you, and they're all clapping for you, and they have food and drink, and everybody's just so excited to be there, and just everything is taken care of. They give you the itinerary. This is what's going on. This is what your meals, like, you can just go and relax without the planning part of the vacation.
no stress.
Yeah, definitely.